I'm your host, Most Welcome 23. You're joining me for the Heist Monaco Chapter 15. Smash and grab and run like hell. I've got you now, John, and you're not going anywhere. You tear the handcuffs around your wrist, and Sonia's locking you together. I was kind of in the middle of something. Not anymore. No way out this time, John. With a tug of her wrist, she pulls you into a side room and kicks the door closed behind you. So you finally got me where you want me. Now what are you gonna do with me? That depends on you, and if you cooperate. When have I ever cooperated? At this point, I'd almost be disappointed if you did. You're forced close together by the handcuffs around your wrist, and Sonia's cheeks are flushed as her eyes meet yours. Surely by now, Angelo's shown his true colors. He's not who I thought he was. It pains me to admit this, but you were right, John. Ansel needs to be taken down. So... Oh no, I'm not going to make it easy for you. I want to enjoy this. Her handcuffed hand brushes against yours, and she bites her lip as her gaze rakes over you. We both knew it was only a matter of time before I caught you, and you're mine now, John. You're forgetting one thing. Sonia arches a brow. Oh? I'm not going to make it this easy either. You give your handcuffed wrists a gentle tug, pulling Sonia even closer to you as you hold her gaze. Unlock the scene to spend a romantic moment with Sonia and maybe take things to the next level. This is so worth a diamond edition in and of itself. I'm serious. Has some attraction, let's be honest. It's kind of been hit and miss with Sonia because of things. She's pretty. I'd love to stay and chat, but I really don't have time right now. You give your wrist a savage wrench in the metal biting into your skin with the handcuffs hold. Watch it. There's no getting out of these unless I let you. So you have the key. That's all I needed to know. You lunge for Sonia's purse, but she twists with you, holding it out of your reach with her free hand. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that what you're after? Sonia pulls a key out of her bag, letting you see the glint of the silver in her hand. Force the key from her hand. You grab Sonia's free hand with your own. Her arm muscle strains as you try to pry her fingers open. Brute force, really? Sorry, my methods aren't elegant enough for you. Like I said, I'm very short on time right now. For a moment, you stand frozen, at a stalemate. Sonia's eyes meet yours as she calculates her chances. Then her gaze seems to soften as she looks into your eyes. An unreadable emotion flits over her face like a shadow. John, Suddenly, she relaxes her arm just enough for you to break it free. You turn the key and slip your wrist out of the handcuff, locking it around the heavy bedpost instead. Let's do this again sometime, Sonia. It's been fun. You know I'll break out of this in minutes. At this point, I'd be disappointed if you didn't. Arrgh. You're already halfway out of the door and into the palace hall, throwing her a grin over your shoulder. Racing to the throne room, slipping into the crowd, and raising a hand to your earpiece. Got held up for a bit, but I'm here now. What's our status? Scan the crowd for Miranda, who gives you a subtle nod. You're right on time. They're going to present the crown jewels before the reading of the vows. You see the TV crewmen all hunched over the cameras, trained on Carlisle and Margaret. Margaret is clearly distracted, her gaze constantly flitting toward Miranda, where she stands in the crowd. But she pulls herself together and straightens her spine as she addresses the room. As is customary, we will now present the crown jewels of Monaco, my family's most valuable heirloom. Security guards slowly wheel the covered display case into the place at the front of the room, and Carlisle impatiently urges them on. Don't take all day about it. There's only so long a groom can be left waiting. Just then, Ansel burst into the room, his face livid. He's in full sweat and panting, doubled over as he tries to catch his breath. No help came for Ansel. Left on hold. I'm still waiting for my grandson. Where'd he go? Looks like Ansel ran all the way back from Tilly's wild goose chase. And he doesn't look pleased about that stunt we pulled with his phone. It's been a while since I did a good phone scam. So worth it. It was really good, actually. I had fun with it. Carlo and Margaret each take hold of the velvet cloth that covers the case, ready to display the crown jewels. Showtime. In one fluid motion, they pull back the cloth to reveal an empty display case. The crowd gasps. What? How? Where are they? Carlo presses his face against the glass of the display case, mouth hanging open. Yeah, because that'll... Oh, look, I see them in there! Then he whirls around and points directly at Ansel, standing below him at the front of the crowd. You're the head of security. How did you let this happen? I didn't. But one job. You let the crown jewels of Monaco slip under your nose in broad daylight. It's not my fault. I just left for a moment to follow it. I'll make sure you never get a job again. One of the TV crewmen lifts his head up from the camera, revealing a familiar face. Smile for the camera, Ansel. You see Rye getting close-up footage of Ansel's face as he unravels, turning several shades of purple. Rye, we've got the shot. Get out of there. I know that looks on Ansel's face. He'll have this place crawling with guards in a moment. Good call, John. I'll meet you and Miranda at the doorway. Rye backs away until he's out of Ansel's line of sight, then ditches the camera and hurries towards the doors. Guards! Put the place on lockdown! I want those thieves dead or alive! Chaos breaks out as the wedding guests scramble and panic. Security guards jump into action, heading to block off the doors. Your muscle. Lena, meet us outside the throne room. We're gonna have all sorts of trouble in a minute. Finally, I was starting to think you'd never ask. Your hacker. Samara, did you catch that? Ansel's ordering a lockdown, and we need a clear exit. Copy that. I'm overriding the system to unlock as many doors as I can. This should give us a window of escape, but we'll have to move fast. Understood. Stay in the security office for now. I'll send Lena to you when it's time to go. You're a thief! Edison, what's your status? Did you make it out? Scot-free. It feels great to stretch my legs after all that nonsense with the service cards. Good. Go straight to the docks and wait at the rendezvous point for the others. You hurry along the edge of the room, and suddenly Sonia is right beside you. You won Sonia over to your side. Keep going, John. I'll distract Ansel. Remind me to make this up to you later. I thought you didn't approve of thieves. You've changed my mind, or maybe it was the sight of Ansel's face when he saw what you'd done. When we get out of here, thank me later. Run now. Brrr. What about you when Ansel realizes you turned on him? Don't worry, you'll be seeing me again. I know how to find you. Then he gives you a fierce smile and starts to turn towards Ansel. Tell him you saw me jumping out a window. My pleasure. Maybe I can accidentally push him out after you. Have I mentioned I'm glad we're teaming up now? Grin as Sonia runs to Ansel's side, pointing at the window on the other side, into the room. He immediately runs over to the windows, gesturing the security guards over to him. Just the distraction we needed. You meet up with Rye and Miranda at the doors and slip out of the throne room, unseen. You just dart out into the hallway, almost run straight into Lena. Hurry, there's a horde of Triton guards coming this way now. We have to get out. We can't go back that way, and they're blocked off the hall. I don't suppose we can find a diplomatic way out of this? Does breaking kneecaps count as diplomatic? Definitely not, that's barbaric. Footsteps pound down the hall and security guards close in on you from both sides. Miranda ducks behind Lena. On second thought, I'll leave you to the aggressive negotiations. My favorite kind. Looks like we're fighting our way out of this. I got your back, John. Get them! Fight! The guards rush towards you and the nearest one pulls guns from their belts. Careful, they're armed. You pull Ryan and Miranda out of the way as bullets ping against the walls around you. Lena runs forward towards the guards. Ah! She stumbles, gripping her leg. Lena, are you hit? Just a graze. It'll take more than that to bring me down. Lena twists the weapons out of the hands of several guards, throwing them away. But her leg wound slows her down, and one of the security guards aims his gun at you. Any last words? Frantically look around, noticing a gauzy curtain over a nearby window and a flowery vase on the table. I should throw the vase. Just one. Duck. What? Grab the flower vase and hurl it at the guard. The glass smashes against his chest and his shot goes wide. I would have threw it at his face. Tried to warn you. Reinforcement security guards pour into the hall. There's too many of them, John. As soon as we get the chance, we have to run. You and Rye stand back to back as you throw punches and duck blows. Just like old times, right? Why is it that people always try to kill us? See Lena twist a guard's arm behind him, then duck down so that his buddy slams a fist into his face. Oh, sorry, Mike! Lena smashes their heads together with a resounding crack. Ugh! Lena, help Miranda get past these guys. We'll catch up. You and Lena both turn to check on Miranda to see that she's taken off her stilettos and is striking at the guards left and right with razor-sharp heels. What? You think I wore these simply because they look chic? Which they do, by the way. Finally, you fight your way out and dart down a quieter hallway, leaving most of the guards groaning behind you. Here's where we part ways. Lena, take Miranda with you and go to the security office. Once you get some air, get out of the palace and head straight to the rendezvous point at the docks. You got it. I'll make sure no one gets hurt. You turn to split up when suddenly... Stop right there, it's over. It's never over until you've taken your last breath, Ansel. Ansel sprints around the corner, blocking your path. Funny. Last time I was the one saying those words. Lena advances towards Ansel, cracking her knuckles. He scowls as he takes in sight of her uniform. Oh, you're on my security team? Oh, that's right, honey. What's the matter? You don't seem happy to see me. You wouldn't dare lay a finger on me. I have guards. Ansel looks over his shoulder at the empty hallway, then back at you and Lena, his frown deepening. Look at all those guards. Lena, however will we win? I've been looking forward to this moment for a long time. We've got some unfinished business, Ansel. You think I'm scared of you? Please, you're the same weak girl you've always been. Weak. Uh-oh. I can't watch this. He's gonna get his ass whooped. Lena grabs Ansel by the collar and slams him into the wall. It's for everything you've done to John and his crew. Ansel's hair flops onto his face, but his eyes flick from Lena to you, and he smirks. You always were a follower, Lena. Without a strong leader to tell you what to do, you're useless. Lena slams his head against the wall with a thump. That's for being a stuck-up, narcissistic prick. You are worthless, Lena. You're nothing. Lena slams her knee into Ansel's groin. He doubles over, tears streaming from his eyes. Dude! Learn to shut the up! And that was for me. Lena turns her back on him, wiping her hands on her pants, as though brush off a stain. We're done here. I wish I could watch that on replay. Lena got her revenge on Ansel. Hell hath no fury. I won't lie, it felt good. You turn your back on Ansel's, leaving him in a groaning heap on the floor. Lena and Miranda split off down the hall, and you and Rye keep running. You burst into the empty parlor beside Rye. You pause around a corner to catch your breath. Ah, nice moves in there. That was intense. We survived worse scuffles than that. And we made it out with time to spare. Air should be topside waiting for Dern when you hear Rye trail off watching a stare mischievously across the room. What are you? Glance over the display cases filled with Carlisle's various valuables, including a very familiar gem. I know that look. We are running ahead of schedule. Just imagine how upset he'll be with Ansel when we finally take his diamond, once and for all. If we move quick, we can make it happen. Hell, we could take his whole collection. Steal Carlisle's collection with Rye, boost your high score, and get revenge. Even if we have the time, we don't know how long we'll be safe. We need to stick to the plan. Fair enough. Let's get a move on. You hear the echoes of guards approaching as you leave the parlor and head towards an exit. You slip into a narrow hallway, making your way towards the roof. How much further? We just need to... Stop right there! Carlisle blocks the stairs to the roof at the end of the hall, his eyes bulging out of their sockets. It's you. Of course it's you. Why am I not surprised? 3 years and you're still chasing me down. Still taking everything from me. Get out of our way, Carlisle. You don't want to do this. No. You're going to tell me why you keep stealing from me. Now! Because... You're a dick. You raise drug prices for people who need them, just to fill your pocket. The entire Carlisle Empire is built on millions of people suffering. You deserve to get knocked down a peg. Save your morals, thief. Why did you even want to marry Princess Margaret? She clearly has eyes for someone else, even you can see that. Monaco needed financial help. I needed a brand new base of operations. Her family wanted to do things traditionally, so we got engaged. Truly a romance for the ages. You think love matters when you have this much power? Apparently not to you. I should have made sure all of you were put in jail for the rest of your lives. I won't make the same mistake again. Guards! Guards into the door you came through. You're trapped in the hallway between Carlisle and the 4 of them. This doesn't look good. As everyone closes in around you, you hear a soft click. Need a little help? Smoke fills the room immediately. In the chaos, you feel yourself guided towards the exit. Let's go, let's go! Reach the stairs and pause to look into the commotion. When the smoke clears, Whisper is standing over the guards who are slumped against the ground unconscious. How? We didn't even hear anything. Consider us even. You were there with them this whole time, Agnes? I swear I'll... Whisper stuffs a rag into Carlisle's mouth and zip-ties his arms behind his back in a smooth, practice motion. Oh, shut up, Barrett. The real Agnes won a cruise in the Caribbean. You don't know my name. You'll never see my face again, and if you come after me or my allies, I'll paralyze you in your sleep. Whisper turns to you with a sudden, eerie smile. You kids have fun. I'll make sure fake Bezos here doesn't follow. You smile at her before sprinting up the stairs to the roof. You and Rye burst through the door and out onto the palace roof. You two sure took your time. Want to blow this joint? And for once, I'm using the phrase to say, let's go. Fun as it would be to blow up the palace. We better go fast, because we'll have a whole lot of company up here soon. Eris, did you prep our exit route? Well, we could climb down the rope that I set up, or... Eris steps aside, revealing what looks like a gun with a grapple hook coming out of the barrel. Rye told me to bring these along, just in case we, want to do this the fast and flashy way. Are those zipline launchers? Zipline here! You'll know if you know Apex Legends. Got them from a guy I know. It worked for Gianni's and the Sydney's job. I did the math. They should work now. And I thought you might like it. In other words, it's experimental and risky, which means I am down. Your choice, John. Escape via zipline to get away faster and boost your high score. It seems cheesy at this point. We're getting away. Sorry, Rye, it's too risky. I don't want to take the chance. Can't fault you for that. We can save it for the next job. Eris swings herself over the roof, grabbing hold of the rope and sliding down out of sight with Rye close behind. Meet you at the bottom, John. You hear the guards start pounding at the door to the roof as you balance on the edge of the parapet, and then you grab the rope and jump. You touch down in the palace courtyard as shouts from security crescendo above and around you. Let's go. You, Rye, and Eris run out of the and to reconvene with Tilly at the rendezvous point. Hurry, Ansel's men are hot on our trail. Get in, we need to move. You jump in the passenger seat and Rye and Eris climb into the back. Tilly hits the gas and pulls out of the alley in a burst of speed. Almost immediately, 2 black cars pull out onto the road behind you. That didn't take very long. We'll have to outrun them till we make it to San Marquis Bridge. It's gotta be tough, but I won't let them catch us. Tilly slams the car around the corner, and you watch her pursuers get closer in the rearview mirror. Bullets ping against the back of your car and whiz past your windows. Tilly swerves. Rude! Careful, I still have some extra explosives on me, and we don't want to trigger them. Or do we? Rye calmly lifts a soda bottle from one of the cup holders, taking a sip. Don't know what you're talking about, Eris. Seems like a smooth ride to me. Leave it to you to be calm in a high-speed car chase, Rye. Tilly takes another sharp turn, but the cars are still roaring along behind you, refusing to be shaken. These guys don't give up. We need to slow them down somehow. I have an idea. Give me the explosives. Eris hands you the tiny bombs. You roll down your window, trigger them, and lob them at the nearest car. They explode onto the road, and the car swerves off course to avoid them. Woo, nice one, John. I've taught you well. Always go with a bang, right? We're coming up on the bridge now. They're still on our tail. We'll have to try and lose them on the other side. It's going to be time. Tilly floors it, and you're pressed back into your seat as you cross over the bridge. When you reach the far side, Tilly makes a higher-pin turn for the nearest side street. I think we're losing him. Tilly keeps making sharp turns left and right until the road behind you is finally empty. Not as clean a getaway as I'd have liked, but I still got it. Well, let's get to the docks. I'm sure the others are ready to get out of town. Ditch your getaway car and run on the docks with Rye, Eris, and Tilly in tow. The others should have been waiting by the boats right ab- Oh, so you finally arrived. I was starting to wonder if you'd make it. Ansel? Ansel steps out into your bath, lips curled into a furious snarl. He holds a gun in his right hand. Time to destroy your world like you destroyed mine. Really? Next time on Monaco. Did you think we were done here? Yes? Question mark? I thought I was done with you. But anyway, without further ado, I hope y'all did enjoy. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Add a description below, links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. Also, keep in mind that we have the Diamond Edition of Elementalist Chapter 1 up. Please make sure to go check that out. And hey, if you want some more, let me know. And without further ado, thanks for watching, and here's our wonderful outro. Peace!